Hello, everybody. It's Joy, and this is my Friday Live, but just an hour earlier than usual. And I'm just going to check to make sure that I am on live. It looks like I am. Yes, I am. Yay! Everything went good. Last night I thought I went live and then found out it didn't go anywhere. So, anyway, I am going to be doing a tic-tac-toe challenge. I don't know if you've ever heard of one of those. So basically, it has squares, and you pick either three across, three down, or diagonally. So, yeah. So I'm going to be doing DSP, butterfly, and free. So for my free square, I'm going to be using ribbon. So I'll be using DSP, butterfly, and ribbon for my tic-tac-toe challenge. And this is going to be a little bit of a wing it. Didn't really get a chance to make the full sample. So I am going to be using some items from the Perennial Lavender suite. So I'm going to be using the Perennial Postage, the Perennial Lavender paper, and then these paper butterfly accents. So the paper butterfly accents, they come in a pack like that. They have several sheets. They are very, very delicate. So you want to be really careful, especially of those little antennae. So, like I said, they're very delicate, but they're really fun to put on your card. And then we have the Perennial Postage stamp set and the Perennial Postage dies. So we have all these wonderful rectangles and squares in here. So I think I'm using not that one, but the one down. I think it's this one. Let me see. There's my die cut. That looks right. So this one right here, the next to the smallest rectangle. So that's what I'm going to be using for my card today. And let's get this out of the way. And let's bring in our card base. So let me put this right over there. So my card base is half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 inches. So it is 5.5 inches. Oops, there goes my everything. 5.5 inches by, got an extra hair there, by 8.5 inches, and then scored at the 4.25 inch mark. So I'm going to go ahead and um, just use my bone folder there. Give that a good score. So let's see. What else? What are my other pieces I have? Of course, I showed you that I have a piece of basic white that I've done a die cut with. And I have a piece of the designer series paper. Let me show you that paper. It is absolutely gorgeous. The Perennial Lavender paper is just beautiful, especially if you're a fan of the purple tones. So you have a piece that's like this, and then one like this. So we have all these different patterns here with the florals. And one more. Oh, yeah, two more. We have this one, and then we have this one. And then on the back side, let me see if I can get these together so we can see the back side all at once. So if you're on, oh, hello. Hi, I'm so um, glad you popped on. I hope it doesn't keep freezing for you. Here. So then we have all these a little more solid and just kind of more subtle-ish patterns on the back. So we have a piece of the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. It is 3 inches by 5.5 inches. Then we have a piece of Lost Lagoon because that's the color of this leaf right here. That's kind of a Lost Lagoon there. So I have a piece of Lost Lagoon, which is 3.25 inches by 5.5 inches. So those will go together. So let's go ahead and just attach those. Just going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. And just leave a little border on 2 sides. Okay, so there we have that. And then, let's see, I think we're not going to put that on yet because I think we need ribbon around there. So now we're going to stamp a sentiment. I'm just going to say big hugs. I'm using Lost Lagoon ink. So I haven't made a sample yet with this, so I'm just hoping that this all goes together well. And then we need to use some blending brushes and put some color on this white butterfly. I'm going to bring in a piece of paper here, and I'm going to start with Pool Party. Start with the lighter color first. I'm going to start with Pool Party, get some ink, get a good amount, kind of on the tip, kind of right in here is where I want most of my ink. Kind of when it hasn't been inked before, you kind of have to give it a little boost and load it up with a decent amount of ink. So we're just doing the Pool Party. I'm going to leave the tips, I think, try to leave the tips a little lighter color, the wing tips. Isn't that a kind of shoe? I feel like that's a style of shoe, a wingtip. So feel free to pop on and make comments. Okay, now I'm going to switch and use some Lost Lagoon. Again, get a good amount kind of loaded on the tip. I'm going to start over here. I'm doing it on those antennae, but I'm being really careful while I'm doing it on those antennae because I don't want to tear them. Maybe a little more Pool Party, I think. Get a little bit more Pool Party. Just getting it on the tip, on the top of the brush there. Just getting a little more of the ink, kind of going for an ombre kind of a color. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. we're going to go with it. So let's see. Oops, there went my butterfly. Oh no. So there we have that. And then we have some ribbon. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball how much ribbon I want. How much is that? That is about 6 inches. So I want a piece that's about 6 inches. Then I want a piece that's about, we're going to go about 2 3/4 inches. This is my favorite faux bow technique. You guys have probably seen it many, many times. So I'm just going to start out where I'm making a knot. I'm going to put it towards one end. Then I'm going to slip this piece into that loop. And then I'm going to just tighten the longer ribbon around the shorter ribbon. Okay, so let's see, this is going to attach to this. I think I just need a glue dot. I don't think I want that popped up. I think just a glue dot. So let's grab a glue dot. Put a glue dot. Because this is where I want my butterfly. And then this whole piece is going to go into dimensionals. So I think 2 large ones should be enough. Okay, so this is going to go around here. But I need to figure out where this is going to go. I think that's going to go on about like so. So I want this to go around here. So I need more glue dots. And maybe one on the ribbon this time. Try to make sure I get that straight. So this is the Lost Lagoon bordered ribbon. So it's kind of a linen kind of a feel. So you add some really nice texture. Then, let's see. I'm going to try to make that kind of stick up. I'll trim that. And then this is going to go on like this. And then that, okay. Yeah. So let's get this on. I think I'm just going to not pop this up. I know I'm not using tons of dimensionals this time. Can you believe it? It's very rare that I don't use lots and lots of dimensionals. So we're going to try to get an even border on the 2 sides. Just kind of eyeballing it. Well, let's see if I put my grid paper there. There we go. That helps me line it up. Look at that. Imagine that. Okay. And then, just going to peel off my two little papers here. Oh, first, I think I need to trim my ribbon. I'm going to trim my ribbon down. It's going to be just a tiny, tiny little knot bow there. Just enough. Ugh, got glue on my fingers. So it's making things a little sticky. So this is going to go right on here like this. Get that bow out there. Oh, and I'm going to need a little tiny bit of dimensional, because that is kind of at an angle that I don't like. So a little tiny bit of dimensional. We're going to do a little surgery here. We're going to take the paper off and we're going to stick that underneath. So we're going to use our take your pick tool. We're going to do a little surgery, little dimensional surgery here. Okay, that's too big. So we need to cut it down a little bit more. Should have thought of this before. Oh, it didn't go on. Okay, come on. Well, maybe if I do it like this, I can lift it up without harming the butterfly. And a little one on this side. I know. Sometimes I do dimensional surgery on my projects. Okay, that's better. And then I need, what do I need here? I need a little something. So I need something over here, I think. And one there, I think. I'm picking off the paper and then I'm sticking it under. Okay, there. Now I have it the way I want it. Yay! And I want to see about some gems. So I believe that the purple fine shimmer gems or whatever they're called, I believe they are still out of stock. So we are going to just use some of the iridescent rhinestones. Where can we put them? Maybe a bigger one right here. Nope, right here maybe? Where would I put that? Yeah, maybe that's too big. Let's go for a medium-sized one. That's better. And then we have some little ones we can put up where? Maybe, let's see, where can I put this? I might not leave those there. I'm not sure about that. Can't really see them. Is that enough? Maybe I need a couple more. Maybe I need like 5 of them. Put one down here. And maybe another one. Where can I put another one? Yeah, yeah, we'll just stay with that. So there we have it. There's our outside. And let's do a little something for the inside. Now I had a strip of the Lost Lagoon, a really thin strip left over, and then I had a strip of this left over. So I am, and this is a 4" by 5¼ piece of basic white. So I'm glad you're liking this. Thank you for your comments. And you guys know the deal. Just comment on anything I'm not using that's in my area. There we go. There's the glue. So just going to get a really thin, if I can, really thin piece, really thin bead of glue. I'm going to put that right on the edge. Whoop, stay there. Okay, so that's right on the edge. And then we're going to put this piece on. This is going to go on the edge starting down here. And then I'm just going to leave the inside blank so that I can write just a personalized message. So let's trim off what we don't need. And then this will go onto the inside. Oh, in case I want to take it out to write something, I'm just going to put a little glue dot in the middle, and then that way it's not stuck down too much, so that I can easily do some my writing and stuff on it. Just going to stick that down there like that. So that is our card today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for hopping on and leaving me comments. And until next week, we'll see you later. Bye.